you got to be able to monetize, to what's your point, because listen, the world doesn't move without some money. We got to have some money. Speaking of, okay, let's talk about some elements for people to create a strong personal brand in the gig economy, right? Because we talked about, being able to market yourself, and it's the know, like, and trust. Even in the gig economy, you got to get somebody to pick up that gig. So what are some things people can do to have a strong personal brand?
The number of answers for that. One, presumably the industry you're interested in, you're part of these associations, you're volunteering, and you're getting mentoring from people who have been there and know what the industry's like and have a good sense of what the future is going to be. Yeah.
Networking, volunteering, mentoring.
Yes.
Okay,
And
love that.
and you're learning from them and from the
Yes.
readings they're telling you to read. Yes. For the conferences you're going to, you're learning what the future is in the industry and how your passions match with what the future is. So you want to work in this field, you need to learn X, Y, and Z. These are the new upcoming programs that are happening. This is what you need to know about. If you need to get a degree or certificate, you get that. Whatever it takes. This is part of upskilling. Yeah. And that creates your brand. And you find that niche that I can deliver these particular things to this industry. We need a specialist in that. Yes. And that's how you create the brand. And the brand is always evolving. I mean, on LinkedIn, my brand is there in my description. Yes. But that evolves over time. So will anyone's brand. It'll evolve over time because you're responding to industry conditions. Yes. So if your industry, if the people in your industry that you've met with and developed relationships with say you need to learn about AI, that's the way it's going, you learn about AI. Period. Just like for me, you have to be coachable. Yes, you get mentors, you have to be coachable. So people said you want to teach at the university level, get a doctorate. So I got a doctorate. It's you want this badly enough, you will do whatever it takes. Yes, that's how you build a brand, and you have then eventually you have a sense of these are the specific things I offer that people will pay for. We're not looking for fans, we're looking for money.
Okay. This is
Okay.
the part right there. That part right there is where I see a lot of people get some disconnect. Okay. And I think the it's important to know the problem you solve first before we go to, okay, what will people buy or whatever, what product or services will they buy. I need to know what problem I solve first, and I think that's the disconnect where a lot of people miss it. And I'll give you a couple examples. So um, for myself, when I started first helping the job seeker community, I saw a need, right? I saw a need. They were struggling. They were going through all of this. And I saw it was about networking, relationships, connection, all the stuff that we're talking about here today, right? So I saw that need and I identified, okay, that's what it's about. Well, that's what I do. That's what I can help with, right? So I was like, okay, here's a need. I can help fulfill that need, right? And I think that's when then you start to think, okay, how could I create a product, a service, a solution, something that could be monetizable, right? Like to your point, um, that could serve that need.
Yeah, let's say you work in tech. Okay, you're interested in tech. You've always loved computers since you were a baby. Yeah. Okay, I want to work in tech. Okay, where's the need? What specifically can you offer? What can you learn so you can offer people and they'll say, "Oh, I can use that. Can you come in Monday?" Yes. So it may not be a perfect match with your passions, but listen, you're making so much money that you have time to play with your passion, which is drawing on a computer in the evenings and on the weekends. The job pays for your hobby. Okay. So it's not a perfect fit necessarily. And even if it is, it won't last, as we know. Yeah. But what you're looking at is how do you tie in your passions with what the market needs, if you possibly can. And sometimes you can't. Sometimes a job is just a job. It's good enough. I like the people. I enjoy the work. It's not my passion, but what I enjoy is riding motorcycles. And every year I get 2 weeks off and I go somewhere else in the world and I ride motorcycles up and down mountains.
Yeah, there you go. Now you get both. So be aware or be open and looking for needs. Okay. Look for needs. Look for problems. What problems are out there? Look for problems that you can solve, right? Everybody thinks problems are a bad thing. Not necessarily. Problems aren't necessarily a bad thing. Go, if you can be the solution to that problem, you can make yourself a lot of money.
Yeah, you want to you look at the marketplace, you tie it in with what you like doing and what you're good at, okay, and see exactly where you fit and how you can help people. And the fit is going to be fine for a few months, and then things are going to change in the market, and you have to adjust what you can offer. AI, for example, you need to learn AI. That's the way it's going. I will learn AI, okay, because that's what people will pay for, and it still ties in with my basic brand, which is I'm a tech specialist. Okay, this is the back to the wheel model. Okay, you change the hub, you change the brand slightly, and you get new clients who need what you've got. Can you do that? Yes, I can do that. I just got a certificate in that. I just got a degree in that. Okay, so good. We can hire you. Come in Monday.
I love it. I love it. Okay. You got to identify the needs, identify the problems, and then fill in the gap. Okay. Can you fill in the gap? And I think for a lot of people, I don't know if that's do you think that that's a skill set to be able to see those opportunities like that? Do you think that's a skill set that's innate in people, or they have to develop that skill set to be able to see the gaps?
It's something they have to develop. Okay. No, nobody, listen, you went to college, high school, whatever. You went to college to become a chemist and you got a degree in chemistry. And then I come along and go, and you're in sales. No, 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 no. I'm a chemist. Oh, no, no. You're in sales. You're a chemist and you're in sales. You're a musician, you're in sales. Everybody's in sales. People were not trained to be in sales. They were just trained to be a chemist. I had a client once who was a nurse. She said, I don't want to have to market myself. I just want to do my job. Sorry, lady. Okay. You have to do both. Yes. So this is a learned skill and people hate learning it. They shouldn't. The idea is I shouldn't have to do this. Well, too bad. You do have to do this. Welcome to the 21st century. So they have to be trained to do this.